Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah Olson and I'm so glad you came across my video today. I live in Minnesota with my husband and our 3 young children. We have a 4th on the way, and I love sharing encouragement with moms, systems that work well for us, our everyday life, and a lot of homeschooling. Now today's video is a little different because we're talking about specifically a Christmas gift guide for a 2 to 3-year-old girl. Our youngest, Svea, is 2.5, which is why I'm calling this a video for a 2 to 3-year-old girl. The gifts I'm sharing today are great for a whole range, I would say, and I'm so excited to share them with you. A quick little note, I love sharing things that are truly tried and true for our family with you here on my channel. So this is not just random Amazon links. These are a carefully curated list, actually, that I've been working on for months by now, of items that we love, that my daughter Svea loves, that I think would make a perfect gift for a 2 to 3-year-old girl. So hopefully you can be reassured by that fact. I'm not trying to add to the consumerism this season. I just want to provide you with really useful and practical and fun gift ideas. This first gift idea I wanted to mention, even though it's more of a gift for parents or grandparents, because it is a baby footprint craft. And I would say a 2 to 3-year-old girl is still kind of your baby, right? And they still have those darling little feet, and you can still get those feet onto a really cute little craft. So I will link down below. I have a blog post all about making mistletoes, and I can insert a picture here as well. But mistletoes are basically 2 green feet with some red holly berries, and it is a darling Christmas, not only a Christmas gift idea, but also decor. We bring out our kids' mistletoes every single year for our Christmas decorating, and it makes me so happy. So I did want to mention that, even though it's not specifically a gift for the 2 to 3-year-old girl in your life, but it's such a darling gift idea. So I will link that blog post down below so that you can check out how to make that simple craft. All right, we're going to jump in with all of these fun gift ideas, and I'll probably just refer to her as your child instead of the 2 to 3-year-old girl in your life, but you know what I mean. It's for whatever 2 to 3-year-old girl that you know and that you're shopping for. This first gift idea is a baby's sticker book. It's called My Sticker Dress Up Babies. And Svea, our daughter, loves anything having to do with babies. I think a lot of little girls, toddler girls, do. And this is a darling book. This is the second one I've actually bought for her because she's had so much fun with it, and it's not that expensive. Keeps us very entertained in church. I'm not as picky about the exact page that every single sticker is supposed to go on. They do have all the stickers in the back, and it does say what page they can go on. Maybe the babies are playing at the park and they need to wear a certain outfit. These are the babies sitting in high chairs eating. We kind of ripped one of the little sleeper stickers today, this morning. But anyway, it is a darling book. If your child loves having anything to do with babies, then this is perfect. What a cute little gift idea to dress up babies and give them their food and put a hair bow on them, stuff like that. So this is a really cute one. I do have a few books in here. It's not all books by any means, but I wanted to mention some good tried and true books that I think are perfect for this age. I would say Go Dog Go is a great one because it has a lot of useful and important language skills in it. So of course, if you've heard of this book, I'm not going to read the whole book for you, but it says like big dog, little dog, talks about different colors of dogs. There are phrases like 1 little dog going in, 3 big dogs going out, and then there are dogs, you know, in cars and out of cars. Lots of descriptive language, which I feel is so helpful in speech and language development. So Go Dog Go is a classic. I would definitely consider this one. A darling little book that we love, especially for this age, is called Play With Me by Marie Hall Etz. And Play With Me is an older book, and it is so darling and sweet. It's about a little girl who, probably like many little girls in our life, want to play with all the animals outside, but the animals keep running away from her. And then she finally realizes by the end she can just sit very still and not move at all, and then the animals slowly come out from wherever they're hiding and kind of play with her. So that's why the book's called Play With Me, and it is so sweet. Something our daughter Svea has been loving in the past maybe 3 or 4 months has been these Kumon workbooks. I've used this with our oldest, Sophie, who's 8 now, and with our son, Soren, who is 6 now, but it is Svea's turn to really get into these workbooks. As you can see at the top, it says ages 2, 3, and 4. They have all sorts of awesome workbooks. This Kumon brand, they have a whole map on the back, or display on the back here of what they offer. This is a tracing book, so it's beginning skills. And Svea has worked hard during our homeschool time on using a pencil to trace back and forth all these little paths. It's just entertaining and fun. I'm not doing it very strictly at this point. She's not doing official school at this point, but she calls this her school work. And so it's kind of like a maze. She has a maze book as well, but I would definitely recommend this tracing one. It's a really cute way to get started with some of those skills. And then of course, probably what I like even more is their coloring book. The coloring book starts out quite simple. This is cheese. We've ripped out a few pages. They say what color crayon to get, and then they have an example up here of how it should look when it's finished, and just a little white blank spot to color in. And so it's not way too open-ended, but it's definitely fun and brings them a sense of pride. So this one is an orca whale, and you need black, and so your child would just fill in that part. You can see on the back there's kind of a mini maze, and it says to go from the dot to the star without touching anything. And Svea has felt so proud working hard on that as well. So these Kumon workbooks, especially if you look for ages 2, 3, and 4, are awesome. I know that children this age often have a lot of stuffies, as we call them, stuffed animals, but I have to mention this sweet, darling little bear. This is from a brand called Bukowski Bears, I believe, and her name is Rosie. Svea named her, or maybe I named her Rosie, but then her middle name, Svea says, is Walk Around, which I thought was the cutest thing ever. So this is Rosie Walk Around, that's her middle name, and she's got a beautiful pink velvet dress and a cute bow. I think the dress does come off, not that we've really removed it that much, but she is just the perfect soft bear to hug. I just think it's so perfect for a 2 to 3 year old girl, and I will link down below if I can find this exact bear. I think these are more of an investment piece, but they're very durable, and I think I got this for Svea either for last Christmas or when she was born or something like that. But Rosie has really grown on Svea over the years, and she just loves this bear so much. I just think it's such a beautiful gift, especially to unwrap at Christmas time. And I will share a couple more stuffed animals during this video. This next one is from an Etsy shop. This is Dumpling Baby, we call her. I believe that these are all listed as dumpling babies on this Etsy shop. It is the cutest concept, and these are not that pricey and are the sweetest little thing to carry into church or carry around like a purse for your little girl. Sorry, there's a hair on it. But the dumpling baby, look at her. She has no arms or legs because she's just a simple little toy in a swaddle. And I believe on the Etsy listing, you can select the hair color, possibly the skin color, and then the swaddle color, I guess. And it comes with a little kind of fleece-lined bag, which is pretty easy for Svea to tuck right in there. It's not a large toy, but it is the cutest thing ever. I love our dumpling baby, and Svea does too. A classic book that we all love is Goodnight Moon, especially around this 2 to 3 age range. Goodnight Moon is awesome. This is the board book version, and it also comes in a paperback version too, but this board book is just the one that I guess has lasted long enough for us over the years in our family. But when I was reading this book with Svea, maybe last winter, if you're familiar with it, you know that it says that there are 2 little kittens, and you say "Goodnight Kittens" on one of the pages here. And there's kind of a black and white or maybe gray cat and then a white cat. Svea would always point out that she did not have kittens to say goodnight to. So I finally, I think for her birthday, I surprised her with 2 of these little Aurora brand. These are like mini Aurora stuffed animal kittens. And Svea loves them so much. I think it would be a perfect gift idea to gift Goodnight Moon along with 2 kittens, because you say goodnight kittens. And it's so fun to have 2 little kittens to sit on your lap and to say goodnight to while reading this story. So that has been a lot of fun for us. Another book that is perfect for a 2 to 3 year old girl is this one by Tasha Tudor, and it has a Caldecott, it's a Caldecott honor book. It's called One is One, and it has just lovely illustrations. It's a thick board book because it counts, I think, all the way up to 20, and every page rhymes, or every other page rhymes. It rhymes in like little couplets or something. So 1 is one duckling swimming in a dish. 2 is 2 sisters making a wish, and I believe every other page has a color illustration. It is darling and perfect for a little girl, especially this toddler age range. So definitely look into One is One. This next gift idea we've had for quite some time. It's the Mud Puppy brand Match Up puzzles, and it's just a really simple, cute, thick cardboard puzzle that matches up a baby farm animal, with a mama farm animal. And maybe I can pull one out here to show you. We've got a little cow here that punches out. Svea has really enjoyed these for quite some time, and they're pretty simple to do on the floor, probably easier to do on the floor for a 2 to 3 year old girl, and they're just a perfect little gift. This next gift idea is a little soft bear toy, perfect for in the car or waiting somewhere. We did rip off the little paper or cardboard tags that come with it, but it's basically one of those toys that has a lot of beads and you have to search for a certain item inside the toy. It's definitely the type of toy that's just fun to sit and look at, so you don't need to use the cards, but these little cards that come typically attached to this little ring here, they say to find certain items in this creature, in this bear, and that's a lot of fun to turn it into a search and find game. And even though our cards have come off of the little lanyard or string here, we can still tuck them into the little pocket at the back. So this is a really cute and engaging gift idea. This next gift says it's for ages 3 and up, but I feel like it would be perfect to gift to a 2 to 3 year old girl for Christmas, for them to use over the coming year. This is a brand called, oh boy, is it Match It? The Learning Journey. And it is head to tail puzzles. So it has 3 pieces for every animal. So it's a little more complex, so you can kind of gauge what your child's level is and what they might like to work on. But it's real pictures of animals like lions and cows, like you can see here, and a rooster, and each has a middle part of their body, the head or front, and the tail end. And that's a lot of fun to look for together and just start doing puzzles. It's a great introduction to puzzles for a little one. Something else Svea has been loving, especially during school time for our family, are these darling lacing boards. I don't know what you call them. Is it a lacing board or a sewing board? But it just comes with these thick shoelaces, and all the animals have little holes. We've got a hedgehog here, a fox, and a leaf. So really cute woodland designs, I thought, and Svea really enjoys them. So this is one of those great little gift ideas to add for Christmas this year. A book we've loved for a long time is this All Better Band-Aid book, and it comes with these reusable vinyl stickers. Let's see if I can find one in the book. And the animals have little injuries, just little scrapes and scratches. This sheep has a scrape on its tummy, and so you can put the little sticky vinyl Band-Aid on it. We've bent our Band-Aids in half, so it's a little harder to get them to stick, but they are a really cute, such a cute way to handle a little boo-boo. Here's the elephant who hurt its trunk, and so Svea put the little Band-Aid on that boo-boo there, and it's a nice quiet activity book, and for some reason kids are really into Band-Aids, as you probably know, so an All Better Band-Aid book like this is always a hit. We love Magnetiles in our family, and I was so thrilled this summer to find out for a road trip and a family wedding that we had that they make these micro mags. It's micro or mini magnetiles. I have a few in my hand here, not too many because I let my son have some for quiet time today, but they're the little triangles and little squares. Really, really cute. I love the fact that the tin that these come in is also magnetic, so your child could even technically work on this in the car or, you know, sitting somewhere too, of course. But these mini magnetiles are always so fun to build with. Any type of magnetic toy like this is so much fun, and I feel like this is perfect for a 2 to 3 year old girl. One of our family's favorite bedtime story books is this one. It is called Jim Aylesworth's Book of Bedtime Stories, and there are 4 bedtime stories in this. And one of them is about a little boy who has 4 teddy bears, and they get scared at night and he has to reassure the teddy bears. Svea loves all the stories in this book, but that one is probably her favorite. And I love that it's about not being afraid of the dark, not being afraid of bedtime and things like that. But it would be so cute to pair this book, the Jim Aylesworth's Book of Bedtime Stories, with a teddy bear, I think, as a Christmas gift, because the teddy bears are featured very prominently in the second story in here. And it's Svea's favorite story. I feel like it would just be so cute to give for a Christmas gift. Another toy or activity that's always a hit are these water wows, and I like to take off the little plastic covers that hold the pens, and I keep our pens in a Ziploc bag. But it actually has a little plastic case it comes with for a little pen you can fill up with water, and then your child can make all these little illustrations come to life by just painting with water. And that's a pretty mess-free or low mess activity to do, and it's always really entertaining. What's great is they dry off again, and then you can paint them again and again over and over. And there are so many different themes for these water wow books out there. It's perfect for a 2 to 3 year old girl. A book that Svea really loves is this collection of Eloise Wilkin stories. There are 13 stories and poems in this book, and it's kind of that old-fashioned vintage little golden book feel. And it's about becoming a big kid. It's about, you know, what's happening in the neighborhood. There are books about helping mama, and books about what a baby sees, books about being a big sister. And so it's just been perfect. It's meant for like a preschool age range, I would say, but it's been really fun to page through this and read certain stories to Svea over the years. This gift idea I don't have a picture for, but I wanted to mention it because we love this gift in our family. And that is a zoo membership, especially for this age range, but I would say pretty much any age of child or adult would love a zoo membership as a Christmas gift. And what I love about that is it's an experience gift, and it keeps giving and giving, especially if it's not just like a one-time gift certificate situation or ticket situation. Something like a children's museum membership is also great. But I love the zoo membership idea. Our family often receives or asks for a family membership to a nearby zoo every year, and it is one of our favorite gifts ever, just because it's something you can go and do, and something that adds to layers of learning for a child at this age. So I will link down below. There's a website called Find a Zoo Near Me or something like that. So if you're gifting to someone else, I would recommend looking up a zoo that is near them, pretty close by, and then getting a zoo membership. I feel like that would be such a welcome Christmas gift. Another stuffed animal that is always a hit is anything by the Jellycat brand. So the Jellycat brand often has stuffed animals shaped like this, kind of more pear-shaped and plump, and just really easy to kind of hug and tuck under your arm. I love the bunnies that we have from Jellycat. My son Soren has a raccoon and a bunny. There's a lot of bunnies in this house, but we have definitely loved anything Jellycat brand. So it's pretty much always a hit to go and find a Jellycat stuffed animal. This is a medium or regular sized one, and they also make smaller Jellycat bunnies and other creatures. One that I don't have here to show you, but maybe I can insert a picture, are pajamas from the American Farm Company. That has slowly but surely become like my favorite pajama company for the kids. We still love Burt's Bees, but these American Farm Company patterns are also so cute. Svea loves our family's chickens, and so she loves the fact that I got her chicken pajamas, and our son Soren has cow pajamas. There are so many different patterns that are just darling. I believe they're made out of bamboo. Some of them are made out of bamboo, and I will try to link below maybe one or two of the types that we have for Svea, but I feel like a pair of long pants, long sleeve pajamas is always a welcome Christmas gift this time of year. Just something snuggly and just really cute to give, and then you can choose your theme or whatever pattern or design you want to give. This activity we really love for church and things like that. It's called Write at Home. It's a soft, busy book style book, and it talks about farm animals and putting them to bed, I guess. And, well, maybe not all farm. We've got things like birds and turtles, but it looks like a barn, doesn't it? But we have little pockets here in the front where actually the animals are supposed to be stored. So there's a little pocket here for the turtle, and then your child has to open it up and put the turtle in and, oops, sorry, Velcro it in. I'll just leave that. We've got, let's see here, birds that go into a nest. So it says birds build nests. There's a little pocket for them here. I'm apparently very bad at doing this on a video and vertically, but we've got fish swimming in a fish bowl. I love that it's a little net so you can see the fish inside. All sorts of cute little animals like cows and bees and horses and a kangaroo. Okay, so I was wrong when I said farm animals, but it is such a cute little activity book, and you can find this one on Amazon. I will link it down below because it has been a huge hit with Svea for a long time now. Another game or activity that we've loved for a long time now, and actually I think we've owned this for 5 years, are these little bears. I think the game is called Teddy Mix and Match, and we've owned them ever since Sophie, our oldest, was 3 or 4, and they've been a hit with every single toddler that we've had. They're very thick cardboard bears, and there are 2 of every kind of bear. There's an ice cream polar bear here, a panda bear, a chocolate bear. Where's the chocolate bear? Right here. There's even like a grumpy bear, one of them, and even a gummy bear. So just different types of bears, and your child can just look at them for fun or just mix them up and then play a matching or even a memory game with them. But these bears would make such a cute gift. This next gift idea is a baby bunny in a basket. It's from the Manhattan Toy Company, and I believe that's a pricier company, but I got this at over 50% off last year, and the baby bunny comes, of course, with the basket, with one blanket, and then with a cute little pillow. And I think little girls this age love anything that they can kind of nurture and put to bed. And so this is a darling little gift idea. Svea also has this little fish pond game. I'll see if I can find this because I think someone gifted it to her, but it has it's a whole pocket here. Let me see if I can pull it out. There are these tiny little plush fish. They're all fabric and stuffed fish, and you can lay them out on the ground or maybe even on the bag, pretending that that's a pond. And it comes with this little Velcro fishing rod. Oh good, I see the brand here, so I will try to link it down below for you. It comes with a little fishing rod, and it's just a cute little Velcro fishing game set. I think it is so cute. Another great gift idea for a 2 to 3-year-old girl is this Montessori colored wooden peg matching game. I'm sure there's a better name for this game, but it is so entertaining and really good and educational for them too. So there are these different colored pegs, and when you close up the little magnetic lid here on the top, you can see there are different holes of different colors, and so your child then has to put the green peg into the green hole, and so on and so forth. But it would be such a cute gift idea. It's been a really fun activity for Svea during our school time and things like that. This next gift idea has been a huge favorite of Svea's. It is a silicone sensory board. Basically, I'm sure there's, again, a better name for it. There's a curved side, so lots of curvy lines, and then the other side, the opposite side, is a grid. And it comes with these little, we call them worms or noodles, all these silicone noodles, and you can press them, just kind of slide your finger along and press them into the board, and they stay because they're kind of interlocked with the silicone layers here. And you can curve it and make all sorts of shapes. And then the other side is fun too, to just slide your finger along. Svea will play with this for so long, and it is pretty inexpensive and such a fun sensory kind of gift. And then I never think we should underestimate these fun, like oil and water kinds of games. This was from Hobby Lobby, and I'll see if I can link the same exact one below because it's proven to be quite sturdy for our family. But it is really entertaining to just sit and watch the bubbles go down these little stairs and things like that. And there are so many of these out there, but this one has been really sturdy, and they often have different colors and designs and things that can happen. And I love this one. The kids they each have one of these, and they've been perfect for church or a quiet waiting room situation, or even in the car. So Svea loves anything babies, and I'm guessing most 2 to 3 year old girls do. So I wanted to share this basket of babies as a gift idea. Basically, I believe it's a set of 5 babies. I'm pretty sure it's 5. There are 5 right here. These are little babies that come with a sleep sack. The sleep sack can come on and off, but the hat does not. So the little baby just has a little pouch basically that they can go in. It's just a cute little stuffed plain baby. Pretty easy overall for a child to stuff the legs into, and then you just fasten the shoulder straps on top. But it's just a little variety of babies with different skin colors and stuff like that. So cute. And they each have a sleep sack that matches their hat, which is another fun educational aspect of this. But I'll see if I can find this online. I got this a lot of years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, when Sophie was little. So anyway, a basket of babies. It came with a little brown basket that was made out of fabric. I think it's such a cute gift idea. The final gift idea I wanted to share with you today is a Sandra Boynton book. And I have to say, pretty much any book by Sandra Boynton, her little board books, would be amazing as a gift idea, but we in this family love the Oops book. It's called Blue Hat, Green Hat, the Oops book, and it's hilarious. Sandra Boynton is so brilliant. Basically, it's about a turkey who can't figure out really the proper way to put on his clothes. And it's perfect for this age range because they too, these little girls, are also learning how to properly put on a coat, and if it's backwards, or what do you do with a hat, or do we wear pants on our head, and all these cute little things that are happening in this story. So it says blue hat, green hat, red hat, oops. And then the 4th picture is of the turkey usually doing something totally wrong. So he's standing in the hat here. It says red shirt, blue shirt, yellow shirt, oops, and he's trying to get into his shirt as pants. So this book just cracks Svea up, cracks all of us up, and it's perfect for this age and this stage. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you found it helpful, I would love for you to share it with someone else or give it a thumbs up. I would also be so honored if you would choose to stick around and subscribe here at my channel. I have a couple more gift guides that I'm hoping to share with you this holiday season that are in the works, so keep an eye out for those. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.